Listen,
Mia, this is an intervention.
You might want to get closer to the mic.
This is an... Okay, I'm sorry, Mia. This is an intervention. What was your first memory of Binks?
Buying him at Walmart? I can't remember how much I paid for Binks. Maybe $5? That's the decision of my entire life.
Is Binks real?
Why wouldn't Binks be real? Are you trying to tell me something?
Wait, is that a St. Joe shirt?
Maybe.
What the fuck? I was about to go to St. Joe. I have friends who go to St. Joe.
I have a friend that goes to St. Joe.
Why do you have a St. Joe shirt?
She graduated already, but she gives me a volleyball shirt.
But why do you... No, screw Binks. But why do you want a volleyball shirt from St. Joe? What exactly about it is so appealing?
What?
You're delusional, Mia.
Excuse me?
With your
Do you want to start something, John?
With your St. Joe shirt?
I know you're not talking about that when you have Susan haircut. Like, come on.
Are you gaslighting me? No, I'm gaslighting you.
We're gaslighting each other.
Okay.
Listen, you come for me, I come for you.
Alright. So, we need to talk about that Binks character. Where is he?
Right here.
That Binks character is not real, Mia. That Binks character is a figment of your imagination. And now, Mia...
How dare you? How dare you?
Mia. It's okay.
Listen, you're talking to me like if I have schizophrenia. Like, I promise you, Binks is real. Like, you've met him before.
Mia, I was just playing along. Look, in this phase of the treatment, we should not engage in the patient's delusions. Entertaining the fantasies will lead him down a deeper, darker path.
Why are you talking to me like you're my therapist? Don't you have a natural therapist? Maybe I should be the one interviewing you.
Let me get the card. Okay, Mia, if you want to try, okay, interview me. I'm not scared.
Listen, I'm just gonna skip all the stuff and just go straight to the good questions. John, do you have a God complex?
Mia?
Perhaps. John, answer the question. Do you have a God complex?
What's with everyone thinking you have a God complex?
I mean, you call yourself a narcissist all the time.
That's different. I'm taking a psychology college class. You know what I had to spend a chapter learning about? Sex.
I already... What?
They made us do a chapter on sex for the psychology class. You didn't read that chapter?
First of all, I took the same class with a different teacher, and they never gave us a whole chapter about it.
Yeah, I had to read all 15 pages.
They gave us chapters about mental disorders, John, and how the brain functions. Maybe you need to take another course.
Alright, let's move on to the next question.
Oh. How was your day?
It was good. Can I have another question? I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable.
I ran out of questions. Okay.
What was the last event that happened before you got Binks?
What do you mean? Before I got him?
Yeah.
Like bought him?
Yeah.
I was...
Something traumatizing that you want to talk about?
No, I was just shopping at Walmart.
Alright.
Actually, I take that back. Something traumatizing did happen at Walmart. You know what happened?
What?
People weren't wearing their mask.
Do you want me?
An open book.
Do you want me to give my analysis? Because I have taken the notes.
Oh, okay. All right. Give your analysis.
Mia, are you ready? Mia bought Binks as an attempt to fill the little void in her heart.
Don't be creepy, John.
That's what she wants you to think.
Look, I turned Binks upside down.
She's mutilating him.
I just flipped him. It's fine. I can flip him back. Look. Look. This may be traumatizing to you, but
not to me. Think about
there.
the poor dinosaur. Actually,
Binks is back.
Binks, you fell asleep during the Zoom
Are you qualified to have
calls.
this podcast, John? Are you?
Am I qualified to have a podcast?
Yes.
You know who has a podcast? Trisha Paytas.
Many people.
Gabby Hanna. Do you see anyone stopping them
She
from having
has a podcast?
Gabby Hanna has a podcast. Lincoln.
Is that what? She does?
Yeah, Gabby Hanna has a podcast.
Like, I've seen the clips where she was like, these are bullies. These are high school freaking bullies. But I thought she was just like on someone else's podcast.
No,
Is
Gabby
that her own
Hanna.
podcast?
No, you don't remember Gabby Hanna and Trisha Paytas on the podcast.
They were together in a podcast?
They were together. Search up Gabby Hanna and Trisha Paytas.
Well, I'm using my phone.
They had a chick fight.
Did you just say that?
We're diving deep now, Mia. Like I was saying, what Mia wants the most right now is children. Other children.
No, wrong. What I want the most is food. I want kings.
Mia. It's okay. You don't have to put this wall of comedy. Every time you laugh, you're crying on the inside.
But I don't need you calling me out. This is just
At
personal.
the Peter
attacks
Piper
at this
Pizza in the bumper cars, you almost had an episode. Mia, you're laughing
It's
because
not my fault that little kid was in there.
What these types of people try to do is they try to bring you down with them to try to justify their actions.
I feel like I'm in court.
You were in mock trial, Mia, apparently.
Apparently.
Would you say we're diving deep right now? Or is there another reason? Did something potentially happen in the year 2008?
I don't remember. I was 2 years old in 2008.
Allow me to bring up the bouncy house incident. Mia was 14.
That was not in 2008.
2020.
Oh, 18? Oh, John, so you really got the receipts and everything, man.
What I was gonna say, Mia, right now, Mia's trying to say man to try to come off more casual, but internally she's panicking because she knows something happened at the bouncy castle.
Okay, you know what? Can I tell it from my perspective?
You wanna do a tell-all, Mia?
Yes. Very lost. I just say whatever to go along with it.
So you're calling me the crazy one, Mia?
I'm calling you the what?
The crazy one? Are you saying I'm the one that's messed up? You're the one who has a Binks.
Whoa, are you gaslighting me, John? Are you gaslighting me?
You gaslit me when you said I had a god complex.
Yeah, because you were gaslighting me first.
I gaslit my father the other day. I almost made him cry.
What was the outcome? You should have gotten that on video.
My dad was looking for his AirPods, and I said, "You're faking it for attention."
I simply make conversations with them.
Mia.
Yes.
I saw you. You bounced for their attention, pun intended.
Bounce? You should probably pick a better word.
I almost spit out my water.
I hope you spit it out.
That's a little suggestive, Mia. Yeah, what I was gonna say about the major Shane Dawson incident is that all the kids were obsessed over Shane Dawson. They were basically eating out his little... What I was gonna say is that all the kids watched the Shane Dawson video and you wanted to fit in so badly that you swapped 5 minutes of it but couldn't bear to see the Cheeto Man. But here's where it gets juicy. You were having a very heated conversation with Brownsville local Sally McStuffin.
Sally? Okay, let's call her Sally.
Your best friend Sally McStuffin watched the entire thing. She was the Dawson. His name's Yaw. Shane Lee Yaw. Yeehaw.
What? I'm so confused. I literally do not know what you're talking about.
Well, we need to continue on, because this is where it gets deep. This is where all of Mia's troubles happen.
Dude, you were just like rhyming, making poetry.
Mia, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go deep. I'm
always fidgety.
I was actually gonna buy one of the poppets today, but I couldn't find one. But I feel like
Ew.
No, but here's the thing. Like, if I buy a poppet, I get, you know, like the fidget spinners.
Yeah.
You know, like the fidget spinners. I feel like, you know, those 4-year-olds used to have the fidget spinners, like when it wasn't a trend.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel if I buy a poppet. The poppets just look like fun, okay? When I bring it to school,
they kind of are. I have a cousin who has one, and hypothetically, so I don't get in trouble, I may or may not have used it for like an hour.
See, I want to use one too, but I'm afraid of what people will think. Now let's continue on. We were getting at something. Your friend Sally McStuffin, after she found out your terrible secret that she didn't even watch the documentary vlog series. Did I watch it? I'm not going to confirm nor deny it.
Oh, why not? Do you have something to hide, John?
See,
what are you hiding?
See, this is what narcissistic, toxic, abusive people do. They try to deflect onto you.
Not the Gabby Hand line.
I need to go to therapy. And then your parents pitied you, so they bought a ton of stuffed animals, and that's where the problems began.
Huh?
They gave you prolonged exposure to toys and childlike fantasies. And then
you're making that sound really weird.
It sounds kinky. Mia, I should have known. I should have seen the signs. You're off the wall.
What? I'm what?
You're off the wall. Fan. Wait, I'm wearing Doc Martens. Fuck, where's my Vans?
Are you?
Yeah.
Show it to the camera.
I'm not even joking.
They look cool. Where'd you buy them?
The Doc Martens store.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say like Amazon or something.
I like how it's so vague. I wonder if my dad's each Mia, you know what you did, and you know what? You're trying to make me look like the crazy one here, but I am the victim.
Oh God, I see you've been watching too much of Gabby Hannah's podcast and her TikToks. We're gonna have to take your phone away from you. Give you some restrictions.
You're making this about
put you on parental lock so you're not watching Gabby Hannah's TikToks.
You're making this about me.
You see? Hashtag exposed.
You're making this about me when it's clearly about you. I promised a deep dive, and you're trying to insult me in my podcast.
It's not insult.
You're making my family lose what little respect they have for me.
Your family cannot hear you.
I think my dad can. We're probably going to have a talk after this.
Well, at least now he knows that he should put parental restrictions on your phone.
So
you're not watching Gabby Hannah's TikToks.
No, but we need to continue on this deep psychological
dive. And
Trisha Paytas only on Fridays.
He's on his camera. I've seen them. He sent them to me. It's just random pictures that he didn't even bother to crop. He just searched up Trisha Paytas and took a screenshot.
And I use them for iMovie.
Dude, you didn't even bother to crop them correctly.
Mia,
took a screenshot.
Mia, that's funny and all, but what does this have to do with your diagnosis?
You think I'm gonna open up in a podcast that you're gonna post on YouTube?
Conspiracy after conspiracy.
You're the one who wants to make this into a whole therapy session.
This is not therapy. This is an analysis.
I think you've been paying too much attention to your psychology class. You should go back to slacking.
Slacking?
Slacking. Slacking, not slapping.
Okay, I didn't know what you meant, and I was about to slap my ass on the camera. I'm actually low-key kind of tempted to do it on camera and have it be the thumbnail.
What? You slapping yourself?
No, me slapping my ass. What? That capture on clip, please let that be the thumbnail.
That was something I did not need to see. And now, John, that was a traumatic experience.